Going from a rail situation, rail is something unique. Um, you've heard us talk about the PTC compliance initiative that it was set back in the early 2010s, bringing all the Class 1 railroads into a PTC compliance. So we were lucky enough to be able to get on the ground floor of that, provide a lot of the 220 megahertz to begin with antennas for that PTC requirement. Essentially that everybody was transmitting and could communicate within that frequency range that was allocated for the railways. They recognized that they could incorporate more antennas onto some of the products that we offered. So we might order a 7,800 antenna with PCS frequencies incorporated into it. We also had a GPS element, which we mounted on the bar. So the customer could get that product, and after it was mounted, they would have their primary as their PTC 220 megahertz antenna. But within the bar or the LAN pattern that we provide for them, they would also be able to do their other multiple frequencies. Those frequencies, again, 7,800 PCS, 2.4 gig, and of course GPS. If we think back to the time when we originally started developing our antenna bars for the rail cars, and now as we've gone into the LAN pattern layouts that we do for the roofs, GPS has changed quite a bit as well. There's a few more satellites in the sky, and there's high power, more precision type GPS units available. So when we started the project back in the early 2000s, we had the basis of what would have been a best suitable GPS antenna at that point. But of course, as everything changes, becomes more precise and precision, there are other better options that have come out in time. So we kind of always work with the customers to incorporate some of the newest technology by either retrofitting existing builds that they have in the field or developing it into new builds that they're working on going forward.